Hi, good morning. Welcome to my vlog. So today I'm going to make this vlog about my rejection from Allegis, where I applied for the job of a transcriptionist. If you want to see my Bengali video, please go to the link that I'm providing below. It's gonna lead you to my other channel that I have. Mainly that one is focused on my Bengali contents, and also that one is more focused on my work related contents, whereas this one is more focused on my life in general. But I also want to talk about that rejection here too, because work is life, life is work, so why bother making a distinction, right? Anyway, let's start. So I have never worked as a transcriptionist before. I've been working as a remote medical scribe, and I wanted to dip my foot into the water with that transcriptionist thingy, right? Because I feel like they make more money than I do. So I applied for the first transcriptionist job that I came upon, which is with Allegis. What I had to do is I had to go to their website. I think I saw the job on Indeed. So I went into their website. I saw that apply now. I clicked apply now. They let me open an ID. I opened the ID. They sent a verification email to my email. I verified my ID. Then they said that I had to take some assessments with them to proceed further. So when I went back to my ID in the website, they showed me an assessment, and I took the assessment. The first assessment was regarding my knowledge in English. So it asked me questions about homophones, like punctuation marks, about grammatical errors. It was pretty intermediate. I wouldn't say it's very advanced, but also it's not a beginner level test either. I don't think 90% of Americans even know this much grammar that I had to answer, and of course, I did not have a stellar score or anything, but I passed. Then they sent me the second assessment, and this was based on my digital knowledge. Now, the digital knowledge based questions were pretty basic, and I scored okay with that too. I passed the digital questions here. They asked me questions like, how do you define like a Microsoft Word doc, or no, not really define. How do you like know if it's a Microsoft Word doc, or how do you zip a file, something like that. It's pretty basic things that we know every day. Or like how can you copy something, like, and the answer might be like right clicking the button. I'm not sure the exact questions, but it was pretty simple things, just like this one. After I passed the second assessment, I I was moved to the third assessment. The third assessment unlocked, right? I went there, and there they had a big paragraph that instructed me on how to proceed with the assessment on section 3, the third assessment. So the third assessment had an audio file, and they instructed me that I have to listen to that audio file. I can listen to it as many times I want, and then I would have to type down everything I hear there in that audio file, and I would have to save that document in a specific way. So it had to be a Microsoft Word file, which I did, and I had to rename the file according to their instruction. I think they told me to save it as last name, first name, that, something like that. I saved the file just like that. And I had about 7 days to complete the assessment, I think. So I listened to that audio file several times. It involved a lady with a very southern accent and another lady with more or less like basic English accent. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it was understandable except for a few words, so I had to like listen a few times for those words. Also, there were mention of some locations in that audio file which I wasn't very sure about. I had to Google and find out if that place really exists or the closest one. It also comes with a transcriptionist's job, right? If you're confused about a word, you have to look it up in the Google and find out what it really is. So anyway, I like took 2 to 3 days to complete the file, and I completed it and I submitted it. Now, during the submission, you have to be very careful. You have only one chance to upload the file, and you have to make sure that you're uploading the correct file in the correct format. So I have to be extra careful with that. Anyway, I submitted it and I waited for a response. They notified me that my file has been submitted, and I did not hear anything from them for a few days. I waited, and then came the email that said, "Ooh, ookie, ooh la la, your exam was good, your assessment was like super. Now we're gonna ask you a few questionnaires, and then we're gonna decide whether we wanna move forward or not." And when the questionnaires came, it was pretty basic: my name, my address, uploading my resume. Then came the three questions. I think those three are the questions that killed me. The first one was, what is my work experience as a transcriptionist? And I spoke the truth. I told the truth. Not spoke the truth, I told the truth. And that was that I don't have any experience as a transcriptionist. I'm a medical scribe. Yes, I listen to people talk a lot. The doctors talk, the patients talk, I type them down. But it's not really a transcriptionist job, right? So I told the truth. I wrote the truth. Number two, what is your typing speed? And my typing speed is 40 to 45 word per minute, but I think to be a successful transcriptionist, your word speed needs to be at least 65 to 75 or something around that range. Mine isn't. So I think that also like um, snuffed me in there. And then the third question they asked is there anything else you'd like to tell us about yourself? And I typed that I'm gonna improve my typing speed. So whoever read my application, not that, like whoever read my questionnaire, the answers, they must have known that okay, my problem is typing, which is what the job requires the most. It requires you to A, listen to people and understand them, and B, type it down. So they decided, okay, I'm not well fit for the job, and they sent me a rejection letter in a few days. Now, I was really, really upset when that rejection letter came. I was so upset that I ate a whole chocolate bar. I was that stressed, and it made me feel that bad that my whole face broke out the next day. Because I was really counting on it. I love typing. My typing speed is not super because my job really doesn't require me to get better, but I do whatever my job wants me to do. So for if I became a transcriptionist, I would have improved myself, which I'm gonna do now anyway. And what I realized from that rejection is that maybe I should have notched down a bit with the corporations that I'm looking for. Allegis is a world known corporation, and they usually hire people who have experience. I have none. So I should have gone for a corporation that is for the beginners, like a beginner transcriptionist, right? So after my rejection, I have applied to another corporation which is supposed to hire beginner level transcriptionists. Of course, the pay is much low and all those things, but I hope it will work out this time. If it doesn't work out this time, I will keep typing, keep trying to improve myself, and it will get better the other time. Anyway, I just wanted to share my experience with my rejection. I was very upset, but then again, there are plenty of fishes in the sea, and there are plenty of people trying to catch those fishes. So there are employees, there are employers looking for employees. So I'm gonna apply for more jobs and see how it turns out. If you're watching this video, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video. Tell me how I can improve myself, if you want my lighting to be better or if you want something else. Anyway, like my channel and stay with me. Stay safe, stay blessed, take care. Bye.